What's goody, great hoodie? It's your boy Leak,
And your boy Jay.
and welcome back to another episode of the Obvious Leak.
On today's episode, if you did not know, Brooklyn finally played together as a full team against the Cavaliers. Kyrie's first return since he was a Celtic.
Calf.
Cav, my bad. Yeah, but he played. No, I'm saying that like this is his first return since he played for another team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So, yeah, how you feel about how'd you feel about the game? Cause I can tell I can go into details, but I'm gonna let you have the floor first.
I mean, games like this are gonna happen. It's their first game together. We all knew that they was gonna get their buckets, and that's cool. The bench just didn't come to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually those performances that they had, it would help. You know what I'm saying? That would win them the game. But, Joe Harris being a starter, coming off the bench is just not it. Because I think they had Jeff Green starting. And they don't need to be doing that. They need to just put Joe Harris in the lineup, bump KD to the 4, or was it that Joe Harris was starting and Jeff Green should start? It was one of those two.
Jeff Green started.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Joe Harris needs to start, but also with that closing lineup though, Joe Harris was there a lot, but what I'm saying, he just wasn't getting the rock. Of course, what I'm saying, ISO wise, it's gonna happen, but I feel like them not having no big men, of course, and them not having no bench, obviously, it did affect them. And as far as their chemistry, it's not there. They need to learn how to play together. Kyrie, you can't be coming back, man, taking the most shots in the game, leaving Harden with only 14 shots. Harden has to shoot at least 20 himself. And you was just out like 7 games. Harden and KD play like 2 or 3 together. Like, let them, you try to fit in with them. I don't know why you tried to make it so they got to adjust to you. That's the only thing that I probably have to say about that game. But it doesn't worry me a bit. The Cavs, shout out to them. Shout out to Collin Sexton. Monster game. Monster performance, man. Fourth quarter, overtime, 22 points just in that. That's amazing right there. Yeah, I tip my hat off to them. Games like this are going to happen, though, but I don't think of the Nets as anything less. They just got to get it right.
I said this in the last podcast. All 3 of them can get 30. That's still not enough. And what I meant by that was this. Their bench has to come and play. They had, at one point, they only had 5 bench points at the end of it. Was it the first quarter or was it at half? It was something like that. It was one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's not going to be winning basketball in a sense, where it's like, yeah, it looks good. Like I said, I'm just crediting because, like you said, it's one game they first played together. But it's still the fact you got to think they all got their numbers. If I'm thinking about it, that's probably gonna be the lineup they going with, in playoff time. You know what I'm saying? Unless they move KD to the 4, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I don't think KD minds playing the 4, but I'm pretty sure he feels more like natural in that 3 position, which is understandable. But it's gonna come down to what you can sacrifice if you trying to chip up. So if it comes down to him playing the 4 and Joe Harris starting, so be it. But it's just so, and they all ran out of gas that second overtime. They all played 50. Another thing, Harden played. Who would ever thought Harden playing 50 minutes only getting 21 points? What a net.
But see, I was gonna let you finish, but that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, they may have all got that numbers. I think it was 96 altogether that they all had. But that's why I think that the chemistry, that does play a big part. You can't just get the points and expect, how you say it's not enough. I still do believe if all of them have it in the way that it should be, then yeah, that's still a blowout. I feel like
what's the way they should have it then?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
No. I'm sorry. I was just about to say that. Like, what I'm saying is the way it should be is, how you said and it's crazy. You said this. You said Kyrie should be the second option. And you see what happens when he is. You see what happens. Like
He
KD,
made it look like he was the
but
first option.
but that's my thing. Regardless of how Kyrie is trying to slice it, because KD still had the best performance. That's the reason why I said Kyrie would be too in that sense. But Harden still got a triple double. He only had 14 shots, and he shot very efficient. It was 9 for 14. So, what I'm saying is, I don't. Kyrie really needs to take the step back. If he lets KD, if he lets Kyrie don't even have to stop all the shots. He took 28 shots, twice as much as this man, James Harden. I say this: if you just put Harden, give him 19 shots. Up his by 4 and lessen yours by 4. I mean by 5. Both by 5. Kyrie, you can still get 23. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you can still get 23 shots. That is what you do best. Harden doesn't have to have as many shots. He can because he's more lethal in other ways. But Harden has to get around that 20 ball. Harden getting under 15 shots. Come on now. You can't. That's not going to win you the game because it's not them playing that natural ball. Also, it's not expanding, getting the most. It's not maximizing their abilities. That's what I'm saying. So they got the 90 points. They got the, average of 30 each. But it came in a way that was forced and not a natural way, how it should be. So that's another reason why I say they got to get the chemistry down. Kyrie got to take steps back and accept the fact that Harden is better than him. So, but once they do that, then they'll be good.
I still don't think it's going to be enough. I mean, we're going to see what Harden and Kyrie look like today because KD played 50 minutes and that Achilles was bothering him and he called out of work 2 o'clock today. He said he won't play at like mid-noon. He said he won't play. And that's another reason I was always saying KD's not going to play that full season lengthly, especially he has to exert 50 minutes of him trying to get it done on what seemed like by himself because no one else was catching fire. Or, they weren't getting their touches like you said it wasn't natural. So, if KD got a rest area of the 50-minute game where we double overtime, I'm not saying they're going to play a lot of double overtime games, but they let the worst offense in the NBA put up almost 150.
Second worst, but that's what I'm saying.
Oh, my bad. Well, they still only put up 150. They bench only had 10 points. That's why I said that 30 is not enough. Joe Harris went 2 of 10.
But that's the thing.
He played 42 minutes.
That's the thing, man. And that's another thing. If it's more natural and they're playing and where Harden's the ball handler or anything, he's gonna make sure Joe Harris gets shoots it efficiently in a much more better way. I feel like those 10 shots. I seen Joe Harris shoot a couple. He shot a couple 4 shots because he was like, man, I ain't been getting pilled. You know what I'm saying? They're not swinging me pills. So the minute I get this, I'm gonna make something happen. So but and it ended up hurting him. So but that's just Kyrie's handling the ball too much, but then not passing. He's taking all the shots. You let Harden do that. Harden will kick it to you, Kyrie. Harden will kick it to Joe Harris. Harden will kick it to KD, and Harden can damn sure take it himself. So Kyrie can only take it to himself. Take it himself. So I feel like if Kyrie can switch that role and let Harden do that, Joe Harris is going to have the more efficient nights. He's going to have he might have, what I'm saying? He might still get 10 shots, but it could be 7 for 10. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge upgrade from 2 to 10. That's an extra at least 10 points.
But it even looked like they were up in the 4. No, they were down. They cut it. They were up, I think, were they up? I think they were up at one point in the 4th. And I'm thinking at this point, all right, who's closing this game? You had 2 extra 10-minute quarters to close, and it seemed like none of the 3 knew what they were. It seemed like whoever was taking the ball up, they were trying to score. All of them shot combined. It was less than 30. It was around low 30s combined that last them 2 overtimes because it seemed like everybody was forcing shots. And it was
that's what I'm saying.
And I was like,
and that's what I'm saying. But who had the ball in their hands the most? Kyrie. That's what I'm saying. Kyrie got to get right. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you saying, but I'm saying the reason behind that is because of Kyrie.
I said it was gonna be. I told you it was gonna be one of them that coming. Know what I'm saying? It
I
was
already knew it was gonna be Kyrie that was gonna be the problem. I've been saying get rid of Kyrie, but that's another reason why I'm not sweating it. I feel like at some point the Nets they're not done making moves. That's what I'm saying. They're still not even done making moves. They gotta get at least a big. And they gotta get at least one bench player. Or add on, give Sterling Brown more minutes. Cause I mean not Sterling, Bruce Brown. Give Bruce Brown more minutes. I don't know why they keep whoring Bruce Brown. But give him more minutes. Can y'all finally do that, Brooklyn? I mean, damn. Because when he in the game, he doing his thing. The game before that game, he was doing his thing. I don't know why y'all not playing him. Y'all refusing to play people and run Steve Nash. You're not doing a good job handling that, yo. I'm going to say that. Steve Nash, you're not doing a good job at doing that, bro. I'm not fucking with that shit, especially someone who learned from Golden State, bro. And is one of the best point guards in history. 2-time MVP. I'm not hearing that shit, Steve Nash. You need to do better.
Yeah, well, we'll see what they do today. No KD. Bruce Brown is starting. I think Joe Harris is starting as well, too. So we'll see what the Kyrie and Harden backcourt look like today against Cleveland again.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Cleveland. I'm not gonna say Cleveland, but that should come out and win this game. But they lost. The Savior not playing today, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see who touches rock, who don't, who takes 4 shots, and hopefully Cleveland don't get another one under them. Because that's the case. I don't know, man.
I don't think it'll happen back to back. But without KD, it's definitely a bigger possibility at this point. But, hey, I mean, they going to have to figure it out how to play together anyway, so might as well start tonight without, playing without KD. It's going to be times out there on the court in the playoffs, more than likely with KD on the bench. It's just them two rocking. So, might as well use this game as the one to get right. Especially after losing the way he just, they just did. They better go ahead and take advantage of it.
Speaking of teams that haven't lost on the road, Lakers are 8-0 on the road. Bron again closed out another game. And another thing, and the crazy part about it is, Bron hit a shot that put him up by 11. And then after that, he was nowhere to be found. He was literally down. He did everything else but score. Rebound, assist, poke the ball. He literally did everything for like 7 minutes without scoring. And then came back to the Rock and iced the game. And it was just like, it just made me realize that the trust he has on that team is on another level now. Because, like, he put him up by 11. Middleton and them boys cut it down by 2. And then he called the timeout. And after that, the rest was history. He went on a run. AD hasn't been playing well either. And he spoke about that today. He spoke that, he hasn't been playing well. He's going to, he's going to tighten up and everything. So, I'm happy to see him take accountability of his actions right now. So yeah, that's good. Oh, did you watch that game?
Yeah. What I was gonna say with it is that's a great team win, especially against the Bucks. The Bucks, I'm gonna start off with saying this first. The Bucks, y'all got to get better with y'all defense, man. For y'all to have the defensive player of the year,
you don't want to guard nobody.
Then you got and that's what I'm saying. Then you got Drew Holiday, who's one of the best, if not the best, 2-way player in the league. And Chris Middleton can, and then Brook Lopez has defense. So I'm really trying to figure out, what is it? Why can't y'all guard the threes, man? The corner threes and everything. Y'all got KCP out there having a good old time. He's bucket naked. You know what I'm saying? He gets to think. He's over here thinking about, man, what am I gonna eat? What's for dinner tonight, man? You know what I'm saying? Before he pull up for the shot, y'all got to get better with that. But great team win by the Lakers. Nothing bad to say at all about it. AD, yeah, you haven't been playing well, but that's the dangerous thing, man. They're still as good as they are. The most lethal team currently in the league, and AD's not playing well at all. So with that being said, but then you got people like AD not playing well. Dennis Schroeder doesn't have a good game, but Caruso steps up. Kyle Kuzma may not be, hitting his shots, but but you can feel his impact on the defensive end. You can feel him, getting rebounds and everything like that. And then Braun's been coasting all year. But it's like, but it's like when it's time, but it's like when it's time to step up, he's there. And so, yeah, that's good for him. I'm glad to see that, Braun's like, yeah, I'm close. I'm letting my team rock, but I'm still here. I'm still Braun.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. I'm happy for that, Definitely not, what I'm saying, way to, keep the expectations going. Y'all should be doing this, so it's definitely good to see it, but it's even better watching it when your best partner isn't even playing his best.
Yeah, true. KCP had more points than him.
Yeah, so that's good shit, Bron. Good shit, LA. But it still does bring, it still does make you wonder because did you catch the Utah New Orleans game? You got teams like them. Utah steps up when need be. It was a pretty close game with New Orleans up, at one point, and Utah turned it up defensively in the second half.
Oh yeah, but that's one of them teams that pride themselves on. You have a 3-time defensive player in the center in the middle.
True.
Oh, 2-time. He doing his thing. Mitchell definitely turns it on in the regular season. Not saying he don't turn on in the postseason, but we seen it firsthand. Not even trying to say, but I'm just saying the team that we both saw. He turned up against your boys OKC not like a month ago the other day.
Donovan Mitchell always turns up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like I'm not surprised at that. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised that the Pelicans held on to that lead for as long as they did. And it was just like they flipped the switch on them, and it was it.
Yeah, it's definitely a great team win. That was one of the better games, definitely. But Utah always does this, man. They play with us too much. You know what I'm saying? They like to toy with us. I feel like with Utah, they always had these runs. They always had these times in the regular season where it's like, yeah, we're here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm Donovan Mitchell. Y'all know my name. Yeah. And I'm a 2-time defensive player of the year. I'm Rudy Gobert. They always had these times, but then it's like, when it's time for the playoffs, they blow 3-1 leads or, I don't know. Utah's always one of them iffy teams. They always, glitter. If that makes any sense. They always show us flashes. Make us believe they fool the people.
Yeah, and shoot, that boy Embiid improving on his MVP resume, having 42 and 10 on the Celtics.
Yeah, man, Embiid's not letting up. Embiid's gonna do him. He's gonna do him. He's gonna show people, yo, I'm here. This is mine. This is my league. In his head, he's the best big man. So he's gonna prove people, I'm the best. So, more power to him. Embiid is looking amazing, man. If I had to say, man, he probably my MVP favorite, and second would be KD. So with the performance, especially when you got all this COVID stuff going on. For his team, he got players out. He don't got his full team, so he's like, I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Yeah, for them, I would have probably Embiid as favorite. I still believe that boy Curry. I feel like this is like Curry revenge season. He's absolutely like he lost the other day because that was Draymond's fault. That joke was hilarious. That was weak.
That's not Draymond's fault. That's not Draymond's fault. They ejected him because that was the most bullshit ejection, yeah. That man was talking to his teammate, and the ref thought he talking about him. What?
That's weak though.
Like, bro, that's weak as fuck. Like that, yo. I feel like the Russia just teching people up, bro, just off of their history, bro.
Oh, easy.
You know Draymond, you know Boogie. So it's like, man, anything that they do, bro, like they got magnifying glasses on them. They're gonna make sure that they're watching their every move.
But yeah, I feel that. But I feel like as of right now, Embiid is the MVP favorite. His team is 10-5. He has to go back to Boston again today, so he probably gonna have another, if not another 40 piece. If not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he probably will. Who knows? Definitely want to see. So yeah, how you feeling on certain teams like the Raptors who starting to pull it together?
I mean,
Finally,
they starting to pull it together. Lowry not playing tonight, so we gonna see how the next man up situation is.
I mean, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's cool. I feel like it's just one of them things. Like, it's just like, forget all that. It's just good to see that they're finally getting it back together. Lowry, he'll be back at some point. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna be out long. I'm just saying in the sense of, they're finally getting on the right page. Like, it's about time. Like, even though people not expecting much out of, like, the most out of Toronto, they still expecting, a lot of people are still expecting second round for them. So it's definitely good to see, them finally pulling it together.
Yeah, we'll see how that go. I hope, you know what I'm saying. The Eastern Conference is more deeper than what everybody's thinking is this year.
The Eastern Conference is it's like 10 deep for real.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what that bubble look like, what teams get in, and how matchups are. Cause I'm very excited for the Eastern Conference more than anything this year.
Yeah, me too, definitely. The Eastern Conference is more exciting than the Western Conference to me this year. And the Western Conference is hella exciting.
Yeah. But switching gears to football, how you think it's gonna pull out since Mahomes he cleared now?
I knew he was gonna get cleared.
Oh yeah,
he won't gonna miss the game. My prediction still stands. My two, everything's going as planned, and I think that trend's gonna continue. The Chiefs are gonna get there. The Packers are gonna get there.
Yes.
There's definitely not a doubt in my mind. And
I'm surprised you ain't going with your boy TB12.
Yo, I like TB12 because he's just tough. He's never been my favorite. I fuck with Aaron Rodgers and Pat Mahomes way harder than I fuck with TB12. I would never go against Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback ever to me. Pat Mahomes is right there competing with it. But I guess, what I'm saying, hopefully I can get my matchup, my dream matchup to settle that once and for all. But I've been telling a lot of people lately that, I really wanted to see the Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady matchup because we never got to see this matchup in an important game. We never got to see a playoff matchup like this. I was telling people, I said, we've seen Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees go at it. Yeah. Important games. Because a lot of people was like, yeah, I want the Saints to win because it's Drew Brees' last game. I'm like, okay, Drew Brees ain't the Drew Brees that we knew and loved. He's not the top of his game. And albeit that's not his fault, due to the injuries, that's what really messed him up a lot, more so than anything. So I can't blame that on him. But he's just not better than Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady right now. And plus, the Saints don't even look like a complete team. The Bucks and the Bucks and Packers is just a better matchup. Plus, that's the most skilled, the GOAT in that sense, like the greatest quarterback talent wise we've ever seen against the GOAT when it comes to winning, like everything. Yeah. Winning, MVP, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady's the GOAT accolade wise. And Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT talent wise. So that I don't know. A lot of people, I had a lot of more debates than I thought I would on that.
Really?
Yeah, I debated that one a lot more than I really should have.
I mean, I understand why, because a lot of people feel like TB12 gonna walk in that thing. He's 9-4 in championship games. I think I heard Skip say today, and everybody's like, Aaron Rodgers, he's a little intimidated. I said Aaron Rodgers is not intimidated by that man.
Aaron Rodgers is not intimidated by Tom Brady. I feel like he remembers that loss, and he's gonna play with a chip on his shoulder. If not, you know what I'm saying, go out there and try to. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a blowout, but I don't know, man. I just feel like that man Rodgers remembered, like, nah, I threw like the only game he threw multiple interceptions in. I feel like he gonna come out heavy, like he gonna try to score almost every possession. Not even 3. He gonna try to go for 7.
Yeah, he 40% of his interceptions were that one game.
Yeah.
He only threw 5. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers is definitely on the lookout for that one. He's definitely saying, yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember you, TB. Yeah, all right. I'm the real 12. But as far as the Chiefs and Bills matchup, I'm very excited for it. But I'm hoping it goes as good as it should. Because the Bills always get off to like a rocky start. And don't let the Chiefs come out blazing. Then the Bills, which they can, very much so, are going to have to step up. But it's just, if you give that Chiefs offense a little momentum, then it's over. Unless they go out and just play dirty and attack Mahomes like the Browns tried to do, which they successfully did. Just didn't pull it out. They was making sure they was going to get Mahomes out that game. They knew they was hit early.
Oh, yeah, what? They thought they was real slick with it. You know what I'm saying? They hit and everything. But I feel like you said, I feel like Mahomes is gonna pull it out. I feel like Rodgers gonna pull it out, and you know that's gonna be a hell of a Super Bowl right there. Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl if that happens?
Easily, man. Like I've been saying this whole time, man. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
Yeah. Ain't no question.
Man, that's just gonna be. Because a lot of people want to say Chiefs, man. A lot of people want to say Kansas City. Aaron Rodgers is you not just gonna do that. not with Aaron Rodgers. So I can't. I just pray to get past this weekend first, so we can really talk about it next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to keep on talking about it. And, you know what I'm saying? Get my hopes up until it actually comes into fruition, where we really can really talk and discuss this. That's going to be one. I can't wait, man.
But that's shoot. I ain't got too much else. You got anything?
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm Gucci, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, we get y'all a little show, and ain't nothing really crazy happening since everybody preparing for football. The Nets gave us something to talk about. Hopefully they bounce back from it. I want to see them bounce back. I want to see them at their full potential. You know what I'm saying? I know I talk about I don't think it's gonna work, but I do want to see how it's gonna work. I do want to see who takes that sacrifice and being 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, man, definitely. Next episode, guys, we're gonna have a game for y'all. We have a little game for y'all, man. We gonna me and JR, we gonna get together. We gonna discuss what kind of game we want to do. Present it, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all a little something a little different, man, for the next episode. You cool with that?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course. But yeah, shoot, you got anything? Shoot, y'all have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay looking out for these episodes. You know, let us know what y'all want to hear. Give us some opinions. What y'all think is gonna happen this week? How you feel about the Nets? How you feel about the Lakers?
Please
Who you
let
feel
us
like
know.
the sleeper team?
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Definitely let us know, man. We wanna hear what y'all got to say.
All right, so that's it. Peace, love, and hair grease.
We out.